Hey everyone, this is our 13th episode with Ben and Zombie 13. 2 Z's, no spaces. So we're going to do something a little different. Get back in your grave. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to talk specifically about video games, but we are going to talk about some horror themes.
That was how zombies say hello, by the way.
Right on, I got you. We're going to talk about our zombie plan.
Yes.
A much discussed topic on the internet, so why should we be any different? Let's yak about it. Ben, say hello.
Hello.
What, Ben, is your zombie plan? I know you're already...
I already did say hello.
Indeed you did. Thank you for calling out my mistake. Maybe later I can stand on a stool while you hang me. But
Okay.
In the meantime, though, what are you going to do?
I've got no keyboard and a mouse that is not mine. I'm in a very just strange...
You're in a vulnerable state?
Yes.
You need to cuddle?
No.
Okay. Then quit your bitching and man up. So, Ben, the news breaks out.
Yes.
You're free and clear to shoot the zombies in the head. Panic is in the streets. What do you do?
That's a good question. I'd have to try to find a way to round up the family and...
Well, okay, let's go from a starting point 0 here. Your family's in the house with you.
Yep.
You hear the news together.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Okay, furniture up all the windows. If there's a room like the one we're in now that has a bunch of windows...
Nail that.
Yeah, nail the adjacent room up. So, anyway...
Yeah, you don't need the TV that badly.
Yeah, nail up, all the big entrances, hunker down, I would say.
What about supplies? Are you a doomsday prepper?
No.
If I look down in your basement, am I going to find yacht batteries and a year's worth of canned beans?
That's awesome. I would love to. Anyway.
Did you ever see that movie Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser? His dad had that doomsday bunker.
I saw like bits and pieces.
Say what you will about the quality of the movie. It had Alicia Silverstone in it. How good could it be? But I really liked Christopher Walken's role in that. I could use a yacht battery, wire it up, but keep us down here for years. It'll be great. We'll be safe.
Guys. I gotta tell you.
Welcome to our party. Here's a napkin. Would you like to sit next to Christopher Walken?
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Why
won't anyone sit next to me? Animaniacs, folks. Look it up.
Anyway, so I would probably hunker down, somehow learn welding. And fashion all the melee weapons I can muster.
Like, let's hear it. What do you got? I know you keep your baseball bat right by your bed.
I've got like 3 hockey sticks somewhere. I may have gotten rid of those.
Hockey sticks are thin though; they're flimsy. It's not like
That's
a baseball
true.
bat.
If you just use them for stabbing, though, you can.
Now, if you could fashion a blade onto the hockey stick.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you get you probably want to cut off the actual part that hits the puck.
The hook.
And just make it a stick, and then at one end you want Sharpie stabby something.
I wonder if that part of the stick has a specific term. Damn it, now I gotta know.
Yeah.
I'll Google that later. Google that later.
Because I am with no keyboard. There's no way we're getting to Google today.
I do have a phone.
Okay, well, I mean...
But, no.
Well, we'll do it later.
This is just me to a T, though. Anytime a random thought like that occurs, to Google!
Quick, to the bat Google.
I'm required by my Android contact. Every time Google said 3 times in a row, I do have to say amen. I apologize for observing my beliefs in front of you, but I don't have a choice. Google does own 27% of my immortal soul.
Really?
Well, dude, that Android contract's a bitch, but I really wanted a smartphone. What are you going to do?
Fair enough.
It was them or Microsoft, because I ain't buying Apple. Anyway, so do you go out for supplies? Do you fight the crowds? Or do you say hunker down?
Yeah, hunker down, I mean, as much as possible that first 24 to 48 hours.
I don't know. I think it might be fun to go kick some people in the teeth at Walmart. I mean, if we're going for full anarchy, why not, right?
But, what am I... I'm not afraid of one zombie. I'm not afraid of two zombies. Like, several hundred zombies. Lock me in a metal something. I don't. That's like even in video games where I'm getting hoarded out. Like that's,
you horde.
No,
you miserable horde. You're out all over town.
where I'm being overwhelmed by the dead masses, if you will.
So I guess Left 4 Dead isn't your kind of game.
It's creepy. Like it flips me out. Like
that is Valve doing Valve stuff really well, because there's nothing in that game, but the atmosphere is so thick and rich that you love the game anyway. I mean, there's really there's no story. It's just multiplayer. Why am I enjoying this so much? I don't know.
Yeah. Or in Dead, what was that? Red Dead.
Red Dead Undead Nightmare?
Yeah, Undead Nightmare.
Dead, undead, undead, dead.
Anyway, in that game, there's a couple issues where the horse dies, and I'm out in the wilderness, and I'm like, holy F, just trying to get somewhere, find a new horse or something.
Rockstar, that's why they're the kings of the open world game, though. They make you feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, the zombies in that were oppressive. And so many games, my favorite game of the last 10 years is Dead Rising. Dead Rising and Halo. But Dead Rising is probably my favorite singular title. But the zombies in that, they're just an obstacle. You get around them, you move around them, you always have better mobility because they're shambler zombies. And it's fine, but you look at Undead Nightmare where they were the real threat. There's sparse and fewer of them, but imagine that in like a GTA where there's pedestrians every few steps. That could be really terrifying.
I hope they do come up with a mod, or not a mod, but
by the time
some DLC.
By the time this goes up, what is today?
Today's the 14th of November.
Recorded November 14th, 2013.
The day before the zombie apocalypse.
Not long after this goes up, we'll put this up probably Saturday or Sunday. But anyway, next week, new DLC for GTA Online.
Oh.
Yeah. Beach bum pack. New clothes, new missions, new crap.
New missions, okay. Well.
Yeah. Well, activities. I don't know exactly what it is, but new stuff. Should be fun, and it's free. So yay!
Oh, cool.
I'm pretty sure they said it was a freebie.
I think I'll echo that. Yeah, that's. I heard that too. I heard it was going to be free.
Freebie. Anyway, way off track.
Yes. So I would hunker down first 48 hours. In that 48 hours, making sure to stay as quiet as possible.
I tell you where I would go really early on is a motorcycle store and get some really, like a thick leather jacket, something to stop. I mean, you got to stop those bites from getting through, and cloth just isn't going to cut it. So
yeah, but you also have to stay mobile too.
Well, that's why I say, bikers can run, right? So go get some biker gear. Plus, they never want to look cool in the apocalypse,
Yeah, that's true. A little Moto X action.
Right on.
But in that first 48 hours, when everything's fresh and people are running around in the streets and screaming and dying and everything's just going off. I would probably, I would have to definitely hunker down. And in that time, staying quiet while fashioning solid melee weapons that are going to do the job.
Well, the trick in the first few days is to save your ammo.
Yeah.
And then you can just do anything, because you can barter with the ammo if you need it. Everyone's going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, there's always the obvious use for it.
Right now, I would say I'm probably sitting on, in the apocalypse world, $500 worth of ammunition.
Which would probably be akin to about $500,000 in apocalypse world. Did you know there was a game, Metro 2033, where bullets were the currency?
No.
It's pretty clever. That's a good game. You should try it out.
Metro what?
Metro 2033.
PS3?
I'm pretty sure there was a version for PS3. Yeah, yes. I think so. I don't know. I have to look it up. I played it on PC, so I don't know.
Have you played The Walking Dead?
From the story
series?
game,
yeah.
Or from the series, or from
the series, the AMC series? They came out with a game where
the one where you're Norman Reedus' character.
I think so.
Daryl and Merle.
Yeah, Daryl, and you're trying to save Meryl, and there's...
No, that one didn't get a lot of good critical response, and I was playing something
I bet you
else.
it's more story-driven
Probably.
than it is...
Well, not... It's the Walking Dead that everyone talks about.
It's a prequel, basically, to the first episode.
Yeah. The Telltale Game, though, that's the one everyone seems to gravitate towards. I have played some of that.
What's the Telltale Game?
It's like a point-and-click adventure style game, but done in the world of the comics, not the show. And
the comic show, like the comic version of the show that came out first.
Yeah, in what's his name? Shit, I can't think of his name. Kirkland, whatever his name is, the guy that created it.
Oh, okay.
His version of the world, but it's done in this neat cell-shaded cartoon
Rick
style.
Berman?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shut it down. Shut it down. No. What is that fucker's name? Damn it. Roger Kirkland. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm going way off track. But anyway, it's set in the world of the comics, because the comics in the show they're not in pairs. They do not have parody.
To stave off spoilers.
Well, not just spoilers. I mean, why not do something interesting? Douglas Adams.
They're nailing it. I mean, I love the show.
I like it too. Douglas Adams used to say, back when he was alive, that he loved adapting his work, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, to new media. When he went from the radio show to books to TV and then eventually to film.
There was the text-based adventure.
And he wanted each version to have its own flair. That's why I thought it was so funny when people were crying foul at the last movie by Disney or whatever. Douglas Adams would hate that. He really
My mom could never make it off the ship.
Aww.
There was this ship commander called
Lather. Was that one of those old Zork style?
It was all text.
Okay, text. Okay.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I haven't played that one.
So.
That's not something I say very often. I've played most games, but I miss those. I didn't have much of a computer up until the late 90s. By then, most of the good stuff was already over.
Yeah.
I missed the first Fallout. I missed XCOM, the original XCOM in 94, 96, whenever it came out. Missed that.
I played Rampage on the Amiga.
Wow. You remember, your and I big PC days was the Command & Conquer series. But even those barely ever got that shit.
16 megabytes of RAM!
You got 16 megs? Whoa!
Anyway, okay.
My phone could crush that today.
Okay.
Anyway,
after the first week, you're successful, your family is still alive. What do you do?
Well, I'd say after that, you're going to have to forage. There's just no two ways about it.
Yeah.
I think, of course, we want to keep our family safe. That's kind of the role. That's what you do with a family. Carl! Where's Carl? Rick!
And now lately it's been, hey, Carl.
Well, yeah. As he matures into...
I've been
watching the new stuff, so avoid the spoilers, yo.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's my own fault for falling behind. It's so dense, though. It's hard to get caught up. It's hard to binge a show like that. I did. When
I first got started, I binged like the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying it gets a little dense. Just try and chew through all that. It's like eating a whole cheesecake.
I did it.
I know you could do it. Thank you.
I did it.
You're a pure man, and I am in total.
I mean,
it's
addictive.
Manliness.
It's like you
are squirting testosterone from your nipples.
You snort one up one nostril, and you want to fill up the other one real quick. I mean, that's the way I kind of.
I think you may have a compulsive disorder.
I may have. I would watch one show and go, oh, what happens next?
You know what though?
And that's when just the first 2 seasons were on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh god, it was just the first 2 seasons forever too. That first season, it's hard to even call a season. 6 little episodes.
Stop that.
Never.
What are you, a Cenobite now?
Sometimes. We have such sights to show you.
No! Not the hooks!
Episode 13.
Okay.
You know, though, I gotta say, 13 episodes, and I don't think I've even mentioned my man Jason. 'Cause I love Friday the 13th. He is the uber zombie.
The Voorhees.
He's the zombie. He doesn't need to eat you. He just kills you because it's fun. Hell's chief assassin.
Yo.
I couldn't help notice you having a little premarital sex over there and smoking a little dope. So I'm going to stab you. I'm going to stab you a lot. Oh, you're going to run. That's cute. I'm a freaking ghost over here. I can go anywhere I want.
Or what if he was a little southern, like, hey, you go ahead and run, but I'm going to get you.
Well, I think Jason's based on the legend of Cropsey, which was from New York, New Jersey area. A camper.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a loosely based. You know, the version you see up on screen is as far removed from the real thing as Ed Gein is from Leatherface. But, well, they're not that far. I mean, they were based a little bit on it. But, you know, Hollywood, I mean, they change up shit big time. Anyway, yeah. Jason, love him. I don't care how stupid they are. If Jason got a time-traveling machete and went back to fight mummies in ancient Egypt, I'd still show up and I'd still buy a ticket. I promise you.
Okay, Universal, get after it.
Yeah, really. They've already sent him to space. Why not?
Send Jason defeats time, or Jason back in time.
You know what I find really strange, though? They have flat up refused to make a new Jason movie, and the last one was super successful. Yeah. It had I think it made like $9 million, which is a hell of a lot for a Jason movie. I mean, in the old days, they'd make them for like $500,000, and then they'd make about $2 million.
You know, worldwide horror movies have the greatest circulation.
Sure, but bootlegs and whatnot.
No, I mean, like just selling like taking. Meet the Fockers to Europe is not going to do very well.
Well, jokes are very localized. A lot of that humor probably doesn't play that well.
Friday the 13th would probably.
Well, it's a simple concept. Yeah. Everyone understands fear, but look at the French; they don't understand funny at all. They like Jerry Lewis. I know that's a stereotype. I'm just playing.
I thought it was the English that liked Jerry Lewis.
No, it's the French. And the Germans like David Hasselhoff was the rumor. It's fun. As we become a global society, it's interesting. You hear little things like that pop up. I'm curious what it's based around. I'm certain you can meet 100 different Frenchmen and ask them about Jerry Lewis, and they go, "What are you talking about?" Anyway,
so.
Could we be further off topic?
No.
Could we be further off topic? If we were trying to get off topic.
In a perfect world, I think what I would want.
Well, in a perfect world, there wouldn't be zombies.
I'm just saying, in a perfect zombie world, where you can't wish away the zombies. It's
just a perfect day. I'm trying to eat you. Oh, such a perfect day.
Okay, so you've survived the first, 48 hours to the first week. You have to go forage. I think in a perfect world for me would be, be able to weld something up to your vehicle to get across, some sort of makeshift cow catcher, because you're not going to be able to plow through.
You want to make a Dead Reckoning.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Land of the Dead. They essentially made a tank out of a bus.
I think I saw that, and everyone.
They called it Dead Reckoning. They would shoot fireworks up into the. I almost said fireflies. They'd shoot fireworks up into the sky, and the zombies would get distracted, and then they could go about their business while they kept them looking at whatever. Anyway. Weld up something cool on your car. Yeah. The problem with that, though, is how many cars are even made of metal nowadays. Most of them are made of fiberglass.
And that's the thing. You just kind of would have to work with what you got. But you can't take today's cars and roll over, maybe 5 of them before, I mean, if there's a huge horde, you cannot bust your car through that. You just can't. Yeah. You're not going to make it.
Yeah. It'll crack your windshield and... they'll get in the tires.
Yeah, and eventually you won't be able to move, and then you are dead 30 minutes later.
And for the love of God, trying to get a femur out of a radiator is impossible. Not that I know personally.
I know what you did last summer.
Not watch that shitty movie.
Hey-o! So I think that would be ultimately, and then if you can get something makeshift vehicle-wise, or something put together that can successfully, thwart masses and hordes, get to a bunker or someplace that's more stable than a house that is above ground.
So what do you think of the thing they do in the movies where they go to the mall?
However big your fortress is, if you don't have your cracks and nooks and crannies locked down, forget about it.
You'll have zombies up your nooks and your crannies, and nobody wants that.
No, but
I think the mall is always... I mean, George Romero, when he did Dawn of the Dead in 1978, was trying to make a statement about consumerism, and the zombies were a good foil to that. Hooray. But in modern times, what the mall has become, it would be next to useless to go to the mall. There's no weapons there.
But am I smoking crack? Was there a movie or a zombie movie that had Bruce Willis in it as himself? Or was it Tom Hanks? I don't know what.
I'm not sure what. Oh, no. You're thinking of. All right, spoiler alert for Zombie Land is what you're thinking. And It was Bill Murray.
No, this was something else. But that was great.
Do you regret anything, Bill? Garfield, maybe.
That was the greatest cameo of all time.
Yeah, that was definitely the best part of that movie. And I really like, what's his name? Woody Harrelson.
Great.
Emma
Nut
Stone.
up or shut up. Yeah, it was a great cast all the way down.
Yeah.
They definitely got the right kid to play. Although...
Eisenberg?
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Who do you think would win in a fight? The kid from Arrested Development or... what's his name?
Oh God. I'm blanking. I know who you're talking about, though. Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, they basically play the same character.
What do you mean? Have you
Like
seen
the
this?
stuttery-
Have you seen This Is the End?
No, I want to.
I'm not going to spoil it. You need to see that.
Yeah.
Rent that. Buy it. Steal it. Whatever you got to do.
I saw it on PSN.
It is. That's where I watched it.
I think I'm going to definitely download it.
Most of the time, if I say I rented a movie, I mean, Blockbuster is officially out of business now. So.
Yeah. As well they should be.
Well. Did you ever work for a Blockbuster?
I did.
Did you?
I did. I've had just about one of every job.
All right.
Almost.
High-five me. You're collecting them. You're like
I am.
You're like Mike Myers from Wayne's World.
Oh.
Let's just say I have an avid collection of name tags on hairnets. Way. Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Party on, Ben.
Party on, Paul. Party on, Paul. Ooh, that's weird.
There's a party on Paul.
There's a party. There's a party on Paul.
Please don't.
No. I don't know what that would
I know
mean.
I'm big, but I don't have my own orbit. You can't plan locations on my body.
Zip code?
I'm getting there.
I'm the 5682, bitch. I don't even know what zip code that would be, but
Well, Fort Worth, it'd have to start with a 7.
yeah. There you go. Well,
7-13-13.
most important thing in the zombie apocalypse, Paul.
I'd say fashion weapons, and never ever let yourself get down to only one weapon. And of course, the golden rule of the zombie apocalypse: save the last bullet for yourself.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Because I don't know.
If you're a pansy, see, for me, here's my zombie plan, Ben. Survive as long as I can.
Yes.
Have a little fun.
Of course.
Get use out of all the ammo I've stockpiled over the years. And once things start getting low, I'm taking the bite, and I'm eating all you motherfuckers. All of you. Ben Chow.
No.
Putting you in a bag.
Oh. You really would be.
I gotta know how the other side lives.
Can I take a steak and just put your name tag through your chest?
Well, I plan to be taken down by someone I care about, obviously.
Oh. See Zombie 13.
Well, see, zombies.
Well, the chest stab wouldn't.
You gotta kill the brain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you could just have that tag running around wherever you meander. You know.
What did you say the tag would say?
Zombie 13.
Oh, okay. All right, on. Double Z.
So when humans find you, like, oh, that guy's Zombie 13. Ended.
Video games.
And then your perfect way to go would be like, finish him.
Right on.
Anyway.
That probably won't be as entertaining to listen to as it was to watch, but
that's horrible radio, yes. But that's what we like to do here at the Ben and Paul Show.
Yes. We strive for middle of the road to total crap.
Absolutely.
That's not only our plan, but our passion.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, and with other shows, you may get quality, fancy graphics, and people with nice, deep voices. You won't find any of that here.
But here you get whiny, nasally jerks and Google image search rejects.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's us in a nutshell.
No, this is me in a nutshell. Oh God, I'm trapped in this bloody big nutshell. Yeah.
But,
yes, I stole a joke from Austin Powers.
Oh, man. I was trying to go with a pistachio reference, but I just can't think of any good. So, anyway, moving right along.
Never mind.
Yeah, there's a whole commercial. And they get the stars in to do the thing, whatever.
I don't watch much television, so I don't see much commercials. Too busy playing games and watching
Well, as many
movies.
Commercials that come on Xbox, you should.
Where did that come from? There are no...
You made a reference the other day about the PS3, and I thought I'd just jab you.
Okay. I don't understand that.
Just to see your...
It's not just you, though. That's like this misconception that it's just nothing but ads, and it's so not true. Yes, they highlight things they have for sale, but...
Yeah, PS3 does that. I mean, there's...
And occasionally there's a, buy this movie, buy this...
Yeah, it's not... I wouldn't say it's just salted down with ads.
I don't think either one of them is bad. I think they're both pretty good. And half the time, it's shit that I actually want, so okay.
Yeah.
It's not like Google where they're advertising dental cleanings or...
Ooh. Anyway.
Oh, shit. I badmouthed Google on the air.
Oh, no.
Does that mean I'm going to hell?
Nah. Only 30% of you is.
Yeah! Wait, they've got 30 now? It was 27 before.
It went up.
Damn it.
Balloon payments.
Damn it.
I don't know what any of this means. Anyway, if you figure it out, make a comment.
Google owns 27% of my immortal soul because of my Android contract.
That's right. That's right.
I made mention of this earlier.
I know. That's what I was trying to reference. And on that note, while I stab Paul in the head,
just some quick recommendations for people who want to get prepared for the zombie apocalypse. Max Brooks, obviously. Zombie Survival Guide. World War Z. The book, not the movie. Dawn of the Dead is fun, but kind of stupid. The newer one.
Shaun of the Dead is awesome.
Shaun of the Dead is amazing.
But no survival tips in that.
No, they pretty much managed to fuck it all up.
Keep your friends on a leash that turn.
Yeah. Hey, man, when you're a zombie, I'll put you in the shed and play PlayStation with you.
Awesome. I hope you will.
That's a good place to call this one done. So, hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you want to listen to more. We'll be back next week.
Like us, love us, and all that stuff. Peace.